I feel like age is kind of like a really stupid thing, and I don't want people to be like, oh my god, I'm too young to be doing that, or I don't know enough to be doing that, or I don't know the right people. I feel like it'd be really cool if kids were like, yeah, George Alice did it, so I can do it. I started playing music when I was like 5, I think, and I thought that I just wanted to be like my dad, so he played guitar, and I'd always go in and sit on the end of his bed and play with him. I learnt guitar first, and then I went to banjo, I think, and then ukulele, and then piano, and then cello. Yeah, so I started playing like a folk kind of music, I guess, like Angus and Julia, and was really inspired by them and like Ziggy Alberts, and kind of making really organic stuff. So I thought that it'd be really cool to mix songs that, like sounds and songs that I was really listening to, like Morat and All Day and Sylvan Esso, and kind of put them all together to make something more upbeat, because I was getting kind of bored with what I was doing. So I thought if I was making music like what I listened to, I'd have a bit more fun with it, which is true. It was like the first song that I'd ever recorded properly, and I thought that I'd write it about being a typical teenager and just not really knowing what life is and what high school was, and like being confused all the time and never finding steady ground with friends or relationships or anything, but yeah, just kind of being confused and 15. So I referenced TK Meister's White Rose and Rain Girl by Yeji, and I was like, these are really fun, strange songs, and also King Princess, she was in there as well. Yeah, I was just listening to like this weird music and being like, wow, why do I like this? And then I'd listen to Rain Girl and be like, why do people like this song so much? Like, it's actually got like 3 words in it. So yeah, I kind of like pulled apart and studied all these songs for like a really long time before this session. I didn't expect anything to come out of Unearthed High. I entered and was like, yeah, it'll just be a bit of fun. Like, we'll see what happens, and maybe something will go well, like somebody will notice me. Yeah, then when everyone jumped out and everything happened, everything that completely changed from that minute. And you know, like so many opportunities have come my way, and I've met a lot of really cool people, and my whole life has been completely flipped upside down, which is really cool. It's been really fun. I didn't expect it to be the way that it was, but it was just really, really cool. Like, there was a lot of stuff that I'd never done before, like especially working with like a cellist and a pianist at the same time. Like, it was really cool, and getting to have a lot of creative direction and be like, you know, you should do this and you should do that. The finished product, that was my highlight. It was just the coolest thing to hear that coming back from a song that we wrote with a completely different direction and hearing it in a different way. You've been engraved into my concrete mind. Sometimes people get caught up in like this image of the glitz and glam of the music industry and being like, oh my god, everything gets handed to her, like she doesn't write her own stuff, she doesn't play her own stuff. It's kind of like I'm a puppet just doing what I'm told. But for me, in the music industry, it's been super, I have to bug people to listen to me and be like, trust me on what I'm doing. Like, I know what I'm doing, trust me. Yeah, I think I have to be my own biggest supporter, because all the time people aren't going to listen to a 16-year-old and, you know, trust what they're saying and, you know, like what they're putting out. But I think that nobody's going to like drag me along. So I think that if I'm my biggest supporter and I'm like the most eager to make things happen, that things will happen. I was at a music festival, I was at FOMO, and this girl was crying. So I went to see if she was okay. And then she realised who I was and started crying, like again. And everyone just started crying. And I was like, please don't cry, that's not what I came over here to do. But yeah, people just like, when they recognise me, they usually come up and talk to me, but I don't want people to feel like they're too shy, like to come and talk to me. Like, I'm a human, so you can come chat to me, I won't mind. Well, I have a goal that in 4 years I'm going to sell out Madison Square Garden, but whether it happens or not, I don't know, but I've said it, so hopefully it does. Just growing into, I guess, a bigger artist, and just like knowing myself and what I want, and yeah, just letting everybody see the progress behind that, I think would be really cool. But yeah, Madison Square Garden's where it's at. Yeah, I have an obsession with bubble tea, and go there a lot, probably too much, and hang out with friends a lot, as much as I can when I'm not like doing music things, but I'm literally always just playing music. That's all I do. I'll always be doing something, or playing music with Dad. That's pretty fun. Yeah, I just play music really and drink bubble tea. Yeah.